Alright, let's talk about something really cool today. How do you ultimately get clients online as an online coach, and how do you utilize social media for client attraction, and how it actually works and how you should approach it? Let's get started. Hey, this is Primoz Lazar here. I'm an online course launch coach and I have built a full-time online coaching business. What does that mean, right? I do help other people achieve certain outcomes. In my case, I help clients, new starting online coaches, get their businesses up and running. So that's the ultimate outcome that I help other people to achieve. And if you are becoming an online coach right now, or you have become one, right, you probably deliver certain outcomes in life or in business to other people as well. And here is the thing. Any starting online coach or whoever wants to build an online business is very much challenged with one thing: how to get clients online via social media or internet and these kind of things. How do you attract your first higher paying clients or more of them, and then consistently? How does it all work? How it all works? Let me give you a quick summary of what I have learned in these past 3 or 4 years of becoming or being an online coach, how it all actually works. Understand this, right? At the beginning, no one knows you, right? And you need to become present, right? So you need to establish certain online presence on social media, which means you should have Instagram channel, YouTube channel, maybe Facebook profile that's polished, right? Facebook group, you could be building an email list or even have a TikTok channel, right? My point is you need to be present somewhere. And how do you make yourself present and known, kind of known, right? Is through content creation. After you're gonna polish your social channels, right? You're gonna optimize your profile, photo, your bio, so it's professionally communicating your message, your value, right? And these kind of things, and give yourself a call to action there so people can take that next step toward working with you, right? You're gonna want to become consistent with content creation. Guess why? Because content creation is communicating your value, your message, your story, who you are, what you do to other people. They can consume your written or recorded content that you have put out there, and they start reframing their mindset about you, about the work that you do, and how can they achieve that desired outcome toward working with you. And if you are starting as an online coach, course creator, the goal is gonna be that you make yourself present online and become consistent with content creation, so there everything else happens after. The engagement, the sales conversion, and client enrollment can actually happen. I am gonna go now deeper into explaining to you all of these small steps of what you should do next and how it all works, right? But understand this: you getting clients via social media online consistently, right, is gonna give you income, right? It's gonna get you to pay your bills, and it's gonna get you to fund your continuous growth journey online, and you will be able to keep growing your online practice and building it your part-time or full-time side gig or full-time gig, right? That you're gonna leverage to build your life then around, right? So you're actually building a business. It's a business venture that you are going into, and I usually say you will need to accept social media marketing, content creation, and all of this work that you do as part of your lifestyle, right? You're gonna need to accept it as part of your lifestyle, and most importantly, you're gonna need to treat this venture as a business, as an entrepreneurial opportunity, because if you're not gonna give it enough of attention and you're gonna not put the work in, and you're just gonna treat it like, maybe we're gonna make something out of it, right? It's never gonna work. You will need to put your soul, your mind, and your full commitment into it toward growing it, so the clients can then keep coming to you consistently. But more about that in some other videos. Now let's get started, and let me explain to you what are the first steps that you should take to position your online brand correctly, and how to create your social media content pieces, and how to actually start attracting more clients, and ultimately get more of them to come to you consistently. So let's rewind, okay? Here is the first thing that you're gonna need to do, right? get yourself present online, build an online presence, which means polishing your social media channels so they professionally convey your marketing message, right? You're gonna update your profile photo, so it should be your face, right? So people can see you, they can remember you. Then you should update your about description of all of your social channels, your bio, right? On Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, for example, wherever, your website, right? It should tell people who do you help, what do you help them to achieve, right? It should be like a one statement that tells people that you are an online coach, right? What you help them to achieve, right? And the third thing on your profiles that you should do is put a call to action link, a bio link on all of your social channels, right? And that bio link should take people to a page. So you could use Linktree, for example, platform. It would take you to a page where you will have your website, your Calendly scheduling link. You're gonna have all of your other social media channels stated there. You're gonna have your own private Facebook group there, right? So my point is, this link should get people and allow them to take that next action step, right? And maybe you're gonna have landing pages there where you collect people's emails to build an email list, right? That's the first thing that you're gonna need to do, right? Optimize your profile photo, cover photo, make it a professional, nice, clean design, and about you description, your bio description, and your bio link. So people can always passively take that next action and book a call with you, join your Facebook group, and these kind of things, right? Now understand one more thing, right? Besides of you polishing your social channels, what's the key is the content pieces that you're gonna be publishing on your social channels, right? Because those content pieces are gonna actually be always conveying your marketing message properly and nurturing your audience, right? And your content pieces and your social channels should convey these few things to other people. Who you are, what is that you can help other people to achieve, how do you help them to achieve that, and how can they take action toward working with you, right? So some of your content pieces will be more inspirational, storytelling, some educational, and another few ones will be more like promotional and lead generation content pieces, right? I'm just telling you this because you need to understand this. The content pieces on your social channels should be focused on the value that you deliver to other people and should be valuable. More about that later on. So now, if you understand that you need to have nice, clean social presence, right? Let's go to the next step and let me teach you, before I teach you the content creation and lead generation and these kind of things, a few audience expansion methods that will allow you to, so you understand this. How do you actually get across new potential clients who already are seeking your solutions, who already want the problem that you solve to be solved, right? So I will teach you a few audience expansion methods really quickly, and how can you access those potential clients that already exist, right? Because you don't want just your mom and dad to see your content pieces later when you start publishing them, right? But you want those potential clients to become part of your network, right? And with that said, content creation is already the audience expansion method on its own, right? You publishing content pieces on social media, organically it's gonna get some reach and the right people are gonna see it and they're gonna follow you or whatever, right? And become part of your network. And the wrong ones who will not resonate with your valuable content pieces, it's gonna repel them and they're not gonna follow you or engage with you and continue this journey with you, right? So content creation is the audience expansion method already on its own, right? And just so you know, right, if you create YouTube videos and if you create website articles or even on Instagram nowadays, if you include certain keywords in your content pieces, right, then Google, YouTube, or even Instagram, right, is gonna check those and see what's the content of your content pieces, right? And it's gonna show it and recommend it to more people who desire this value, right? So this is called SEO optimization, right? So if you understand this, right, your content is gonna be shown to more of the right potential clients who are already searching for your value, right? So content creation is the first organic audience expansion method that you need to know of, right? But this is more like a long-term audience expansion method. It takes time so your content actually hits in. So let me give you the shorter term version of audience expansion methods, and how do you get toward new potential clients already right now, today, tomorrow, so you can convert them quicker to enroll with you in your program, right? And this method is called manual networking, right? Understand this. Your potential clients already congregate in certain Facebook or LinkedIn groups, or they already follow your Instagram competitors of yours, right? Who already have built these kind of audiences that need certain help that you can provide them with, right? And my point is, if you join these Facebook groups or LinkedIn groups, and you start networking with those people in there, you can make friends, you can make connections, you can make this kind of interactions, right? So with that said, you can go on Facebook, in certain Facebook groups, and start making friends with potential clients. They're gonna become part of your network, and they're gonna start seeing your content pieces on your profile that you are creating. And very importantly, if you are participating in those kind of Facebook groups, right, these people will check your profile. They might discover your call to action links, right, and join your Facebook group and visit your other channels and follow you and these kind of things, right? So this is called manual networking, and you could do 10 to 15 or 20 of this kind of networking friend requests or interactions on your own every day, and you would get those people to friend you and become part of your network, right? So I teach this method in my other content pieces as well, right? But let me give you another audience expansion method that you should know of. It's called podcasting, right? You could run your own podcast, or you could join other people's podcasts, right? The industry experts who are your non-competitors or so, right? They serve the same audience with a different service that you do. For example, if you work with moms, right, and help them to parent better, right? There is another coach who works also with moms and helps them with weight loss, right? You can do those kind of partnerships and podcasts, right, with them, and you then get access to their audiences, and that audience is gonna spill over, or whatever, however it's called, and also follow you. So podcasting is a longer term audience expansion method as well that you should know of and you could do. There are also a few other audience expansion methods that are more advanced, right? For example, paid advertising, affiliate marketing, Instagram shoutouts, PR media, and all these kind of referral things, and other, for example, blogging, right? And these are all advanced audience expansion methods that you could be doing, and they definitely also work, right? But I just wanted to introduce you to a few of them, so you know how do you actually could expand your audiences more strategically. Right, so if you now kind of understand how that the audience expansion would work, right, and how can you get across more potential clients, right, this is what you need to do next, right? It's content creation. Content creation is the key. It's gonna allow you to do three things with your audience. First of all, it's gonna allow you to connect with your audience. Of course, nurture them with who you are, what's your story, how have you come to this point that you are able to teach the solutions now to other people, right? It's gonna get your content that you create is gonna gain trust, right, with those other people, because they're gonna see you being valuable, putting your message out there, trying to help people, right? So gaining trust and connection with your audience is the first thing that content creation is gonna allow you to do. Now, the second thing that is your content creation is gonna do is it's gonna move people, it's gonna educate people, it's gonna allow them to achieve epiphanies, breakthroughs, right? It's gonna teach them how they can achieve that outcome that you help them to achieve, right? So that's gonna point back to gaining trust, right? People are gonna see that you are the one who is an expert and eligible to help them to move forward and get ahead, right? So that's the second thing. You showing yourself as an authority and expert, right, in their eyes, that they know and they see that you are the one who can help them get the outcomes that they desire, right? Now, the third thing that content creation is gonna allow you to do is to share with those people who consume your content your offers, right? It's gonna allow you to tell them what are the next steps that they can take toward working with you and achieving that outcome, working with you in a faster way, right? So they can achieve those outcomes faster, right? And through your content pieces, you're gonna paint to them this full picture of three things, right? You're gonna create inspirational content pieces that gains trust and connection. You're gonna create educational, leverage or value-driven content pieces that conveys to them that you are the expert and you know what you're talking about, and it teaches them how, right, can they achieve that outcome. And thirdly, your content pieces are gonna be promotional content pieces that explain to other people your offer and how can they take action toward working with you. Now, content creation, right? Copywriting, recording videos, it's quite a large topic on its own, and I have already recorded quite a few YouTube videos how you create content pieces step by step and how it all works, right? But let me just tell you something really quickly, right? If you have chosen certain topic on which you're gonna talk about, right? There is usually a 3-step content creation framework through which you're gonna convey certain message or value, right, that you have to share with people. That 3-step framework works this way, right? On top, right, you open each content piece with certain topic so people know what they can expect from the content piece that you have created and what you will teach them or show them, right? So open it up with a topic, then you elaborate on the problem that you are solving now and provide people with an insight to the solution, right? You drive the topic home. After you opened it up, you drive the topic home, right? And provide people with that kind of insight to the solution. And thirdly, at the end of your content pieces, you're gonna always put call to action, right? So you tell people what to do next. Either DM you or comment below or visit this link or check this landing page with your offer or schedule a call with you for more in-depth kind of that you're gonna analyze their situation and provide them with the plan of how can they achieve that outcome that they desire, right? So if you need an example, right, this content piece is the perfect example of this structure that I'm talking about, right? At the beginning of this video, I opened up with the intro. I told you what you can expect from this content piece. Now I'm teaching you, giving you an insight to the solution, in our case, how you get ultimately clients online. And the third thing, which is a call to action, later I'm gonna tell you what are my other things that you can explore and what you can do next and even how can you work with me, right? So, if this makes sense, right, the goal of content creation and conveying your message to other people is that they can actually take action, right? So the goal of content creation is to drive conversations, and conversations, right, via chat, text, DM or email, right, that you have generated from your content pieces are gonna drive sales conversions, and sales conversions are gonna drive enrollments, right? And now I'm gonna share with you 3 sales conversion methods, right, that you need to know of. So after you have been creating content pieces, now you're gonna know how you're gonna convert these potential clients of yours that are engaging with your content pieces and so on into clients, right? And the first conversion type, sales conversion type that I'm gonna teach you is the most organic and kind of manual networking sales conversion process, right? So imagine this. This method works in this simple way, right? On your social media channels or in other Facebook groups, right? You're gonna be posting your content pieces, right? Like engagement content pieces, inspirational, value-driven content pieces, and promotional lead generation content pieces, right? And people are gonna comment or DM you, right? And so and then you're gonna engage with them and network with them in the comments, and this is gonna drive DM conversations, right? The goal is that out of the content pieces, you know later on how to ask these people the right questions in comments and how to reach out to them in DMs, or if they reached out to you in your DM chats, Instagram DM chat, right? Or Facebook, LinkedIn, or if they responded to your emails, whatever it is, right? Through this text conversation, then, you're gonna be able to ask them a few qualifying questions and invite them to have a call with you. So the goal of this networking manual sales conversion process is that you book as many sales calls as possible manually. So you can make offers to those people on the calls, and you enroll clients manually, right? This is the first thing that you will need to master, right? How to create value-driven lead generation content pieces that drive conversations, and then that you book sales calls and enroll clients just speaking with them one-on-one, right? So that's the first sales conversion process that I teach my clients who are starting out, right? But we have also two more advanced sales conversion techniques, right? And the second one is, the second one of these three, right? The first one of the advanced ones is passive sales conversion process, right? And how is this gonna work is that you're creating your content pieces and sending emails out to your email list and these kind of things, and you tell people, hey, visit this opt-in landing page, right? It's like a landing page where they will give you their email and insert their name, and then on the next page, for example, they're gonna be able to schedule a call with you, right? And the goal of this idea is that that people book calls with you kind of passively, and even more cool thing about this is that you can sell to people your courses passively in this way. If you then move them to a sales page of yours, right, and give them an option that they can buy into your video course, they can do that passively, right? So this is called a passive sales conversion process. They will be able to join your coaching program more like passively on their own, and you're gonna skip that DM conversation chat and even sales calls, right, and just get them to directly enroll into your program. But for this to work actually, right, you need to be already a larger authority in their eyes, so they trust you so much and they believe that you can help them so much that they're gonna be willing to take this action on their own, right? So that's another topic, right? You need to be such a big person already in their eyes, and you should be doing content creation for a longer time, so people will be enrolling with you passively, right? More about this idea also in my other content pieces, where I teach you how to build this passive sales conversion system, email list, landing pages, sales pages, course, membership, platform, and these kind of things, right? Now, the third thing, how can you convert clients into your program, is through live classes, group live classes. You could be organizing in your Facebook group or around your email list, right, some kind of a workshop or a challenge or a group live class where you teach people, a group of 20, 30 people, right, in 3 days, right, 1 hour per day. You can teach them certain value, right, and establish that kind of connection with a group of these people for free or for a small price that they should pay for this workshop or a challenge. And then at the end of this workshop or a challenge, you offer to this group of people to apply for your group coaching program, right? And my point that I'm making here is you can enroll a group of clients into your group coaching program or your course in one shot, right? So that's this third sales conversion technique, right? Enrolling groups of clients into your program in one shot. There is a few more other sales conversion techniques that exist, right? But don't want to go that far, right? So understand now the full picture, right? You will be creating content pieces. They're gonna drive engagement, comments, people DMing you, right? People taking action. You could do DM conversations, book sales calls, or you could have a landing page or sales page. So you building an email list, and you can have this kind of sales funnel, right? And people take action on their own and book a call with you on their own or enroll into your course on their own, right? And the third thing that I talked about is you organizing group live classes and allowing a group of people to apply to work with you to join your group coaching program in one shot, and you enroll groups of clients into your program in one shot. And also know that both of these two last advanced sales conversion methods that I just talked about, right, won't work for you if you have not mastered the first one, right, which is organic networking, chatting with people, booking calls, enrolling one-on-one clients through your sales calls. If you didn't master this option at first, nothing else will actually work for you, right? So if you are starting out right now, this is what I would recommend you to do at first. And believe me, trust me, right, I've gone through this journey myself. there is no shortcuts, right? You should know how these things work, right, before you build on top some advanced approaches, right? So listen in, right? If you're starting out right now, this is what you're gonna need to do, right? Definitely, you're gonna need to become consistent with content creation, right? And putting your message out there. If you would like to learn how to produce content pieces, visit this link down below, contentcreation.primoslazar.com, where I teach you how to create organic content lead generation content pieces, if this made sense, right? So you're gonna know how to actually approach content creation, right? So with that said, creating content pieces and publishing them out there is kind of a must, right? Now, the second thing that I will need you to start doing is networking with potential clients, right? You will join certain Facebook groups or LinkedIn groups or any kind of places similar to those, right? And you should post in those Facebook groups this kind of two-step ask posts, right? This is an example of a two-step ask posts, right? Imagine that you are a parenting coach, right? You would say, what is that biggest anxiety that you have, right, parenting your kids? Right? If you post this kind of two-step ask post with a question mark, bunch of people are gonna comment down below, right? So you're gonna be pulling out of those Facebook groups a lot of people commenting down below. And then you could reply to all of those comments and send friend requests to them. They're gonna become part of your profile now, right? And you're gonna even DM them with a welcome message and with a question, or in regards to whatever they said down below there in the comments, and connect with them. And that's just draw a DM conversation with these people, right? So I would need you to do a lot of these networking activities that drive DM conversations, and you make friends with all of these people, right? And then from the DM conversations, you're gonna book sales calls, right? And if you are starting out, this is the exact steps that you should take, right? Join Facebook groups, check the discussion posts there, right? Make friends with people who are already asking questions there. Make friends with them, and even post your own content piece, an ask post, for example, that get a bunch of people to comment down there under that content piece, right? And this allows you to drive conversations. So if you're starting out, you should do a lot of DM text conversations with people, right? So then you can book sales calls out of those conversations, right? I'm not saying that you should just be reaching out to people and doing these kind of things, right? Your content pieces later on is also gonna hit in, and people are gonna reach out to you and express interest to work with you. But if you're just starting out, that's not gonna be a matter at the beginning. You should do a balance of both, right? Content creation for attraction and engagement and networking with people, and then doing text chats and booking sales calls. By the way, if you need any kind of scripts of DM conversations or sales calls or any other resources, right, just comment below DM script or comment down below sales script, and I'm gonna send it out to you. Actually, let me put both links down here in the description to the DM script and sales script, so you can get access to those, right? Now, to conclude this idea of what you should do as the first steps of yours, right, is when I started out, right, and how I got my first clients was I did 15 to 30 new kind of friend requests from those Facebook groups, right? I did 15 to 30 of kind of interactions every day with potential clients, and this drove 5 to 7 DM conversations, and from those 5 to 7 DM conversations, I booked 1 or 2 calls every day or every second day or whatsoever, and this allowed me to get 1 client per 2 weeks, or sometimes per month, or sometimes per week, right? I don't know, right? But my point is that just going through this content creation, social networking, and chatting with people and booking calls, I was always able to get my next client, right? And that's why I'm suggesting you that you should learn how to network with potential clients, with the right ones, of course, online, so you can get a few of those from your content creation, social networking to become your clients. If you have any questions about all of these steps and processes, because it's quite a lot to digest, to be honest, right? If you are first time hearing this message, right? It's easier for me to understand it because I've done it for so long and I actually know how to do it and I teach it to other people as well, right? But this content creation and lead generation and DM conversations, sales calls and all these kind of things, right? These are just a few things that I help my clients to achieve through my full-blown Premium Life Launchpad coaching program. And our coaching program that I run, right, consists of two things, right? Of course, course curriculum, right, step by step of how things work, right? Some recorded videos that teach those things as well, and templates, worksheets, right, that you get if you join our Premium Life Launchpad Mastermind coaching program, right? And the second thing that it includes is group community, right? Because we run daily productivity group and Q&A discussion, coaching discussion, right, where you get your questions answered, right? And with that said, combining all of this, the community with the processes, the steps of how things are done, and we actually are doing the work on daily basis as part of our productivity 1 hour meeting, right? We publish lead generation content pieces, we network with potential clients, and we book calls with them through conversations, right? So all of this is Premium Life Launchpad program that I run, and you can click the link down below and apply to become part of it, right? There are a few entry options, right? From smaller memberships that you pay every 2 weeks or per month, right? To a larger bigger, higher priced investment that you can make to secure this program for a year and even to work with me one-on-one. So there are a few options, right? And I'll try to find the best solution for you to be part of our community in regards to your budget and time commitment that you can put in, right? So please schedule a call with me, visit this page down below, apply, right? Answer a few questions, schedule a call with me so I can analyze your situation and provide you with the best membership package or a higher valued coaching package that you can get from me so you can become part of our Premium Life Launchpad Mastermind coaching experience. Hopefully this video provided you with a lot of insight, with a lot of value of how you ultimately get clients online, right? So I told you, content creation, consistency, right? Networking, chatting with people drives sales conversations, and you book calls, you enroll clients, right? So that's how you ultimately, in 2 or 3 hours per day of you working for your business, right, can keep getting more clients. If you have any questions about all of these steps and processes, comment below, and I am also creating another video where I'm gonna teach you how you actually get your first coaching client, right? So subscribe to my channel to not miss that video, and I'm always coming up with more and more valuable videos to teach you, show you, coach you, guide you, and interact with you, so we can all succeed and grow our online coaching practices, and we can all live this beautiful opportunity of living an ideal lifestyle by our own design, right? So hang around, and can't wait to see you in my other videos. Bye bye.